So today I am predicting my GCSE results. Oh no. So I have my sheet here with my predicted grades on it, and I'm gonna read them out, say what they are, and then I'm gonna say what I think I actually got. In my opinion, these are a bit far-fetched, but there you go. So I'm gonna start with maths and English, the little duo. Maths. I was predicted an 8. I'm going to get a 6. Not gonna lie, I found the maths papers really difficult, especially the non-calculator one. I was thinking, like, I'm better at non-calculator papers in general, so I was like, you know, I can pick up my marks there. No, completely failed it. Yeah, it was just quite difficult, I thought. I actually found paper 3 the easiest out of all of them, but a lot of people would say they found that the hardest. I don't know, I just like the harder stuff. Thing is, I know I messed up on loads of easy things. You know how they post the videos on YouTube after the exam of like the predicted answers? I looked at them, I was like, I did not get that. No, like I was just in the exam hall and I just like forgot how to math. Yeah, I'm a bit mad about that because I really want to do well because I'm doing it at A level. But I guess it's just one of those things, and it was just a bad paper, bad exam. So my prediction for maths is, I want to say 7, but I'm going to say 6. I honestly think I got a 6. And then we have English. So we have English language and English literature. So I'm predicting an 8 for both of those. I actually think I could get this, you know. I thought the papers were quite nice. The literature paper was good. The questions were pretty good. Language, I like to think I might be able to get a 9. No. Because the paper was like quite nice, but I'm gonna stick it with an 8. Yeah, I think I'm going to get 8s in both Englishes. Well, I would hope to anyway. But then again, I'm quite a bad judge of how my exams actually went. So there's a high possibility I could get 7 in both, but I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to say I think I've got an 8 in both the English exam. Okay, next we'll go on to science. So we'll start with biology. I'm predicted a 7 in biology. I'm actually doing it at A level, so I would like an 8. I think the papers were alright. The first one I think was worse than the second one. I actually quite like the second paper, even though there was like no menstrual cycle, no brain. But I still liked it, I thought it was okay. But the first paper, the question about the axolotl, I don't know. Yeah, that threw everyone. So I just hope the grade boundaries are quite low. Usually, I think last year it was like 130 something out of 200 for a 9, which is not that bad, it's quite good. In general, the science grade boundaries are quite low. So, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say I think I got an 8, not a 7. Sorry miss, but you know, I think I did quite well in those. Okay, next we have chemistry. So chemistry, I was predicted a 7+, which I don't know what that bloody means. Does that mean an 8? Does it mean a 7? I don't even know. I'm gonna... don't even want to think about the chemistry papers, to be honest. I literally just forgot as I walked out because I didn't want to think about it. From what I can remember, the first paper had like a shit ton of calculations. So that was not very good. I can't even remember the second paper. I've just lost all chemistry knowledge now. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna say I got a 7. I think I got a 7. Okay, physics. Oh, physics. What a struggle it has been. So, physics, I was predicted an 8. God knows why. I've been getting like 5s the whole year. Got a 5 in my mock. I do not see how I'm going to jump 3 grades from my mock, which was in like October. I'm going to say I think I got I'm going to shoot it low. I'm going to say 6, just to be on the safe side. Then we'll move on to business. I was predicted an 8 for business. I think the second business paper was quite difficult, in my opinion. But then a lot of people came out and they were like, oh, that was so nice, that was so easy. And I was like, huh? No, it wasn't. What are you talking about? To be honest, I think I got a 7, not an 8. It's actually the first year we're doing this business course or exam. So I'm hoping that means the grade boundaries will be a bit lower. Usually, you know, if it's the first year, then they lower them a bit to make it fair. So I'm going to say for business, I think I got a 7. Okay, next we have geography. I was predicted a 7. Honestly, I think this is probably right. I don't think I got an 8 or a 9 because I've always hated geography. Never been that good at it. I did revise, but I never like got the gist of geography. So I'd actually be quite happy with a 7. And considering I've never sat a paper 3 in my life, none of our year group had ever sat a paper 3. We were basically going in there not even knowing what we were doing. I couldn't even remember the fieldwork. Like, I remember we went to Walton on the nays, but all I remember was getting the chips. Okay, you know, I'm gonna stick with the 7. Now on to Spanish. I was predicted a 7+. It's more like a 7- because I really messed up the listening and the reading. I couldn't understand what they were saying. You know, like how in a listening exam you just zone out? That completely happened to me. I just zoned out. I could not hear what they were saying. And then I looked at the paper and I was like, I'm meant to be writing. No. I think the writing went quite well though. I crammed loads of hard language the night before and tried to just cram it all in, you know, like. So I'm hoping the writing might have saved me, but I'm still going to say I think I got a 7. And last but certainly not least, well, it kind of is least because I hate it, but we have religious studies. So I was predicted an 8 for this. I have no clue why. I think they were high or something when they typed that in. I've never been good at it. Never will be. Never want to look at it ever again. Just hoping Jesus will save me now, to be honest. I think more like a 7, not an 8. Possibly more like a 6. I honestly can't remember how the RS exams even went. They were literally right at the start. Like, that was my first exam. So, I literally can't remember. But I would say 7 for RS. Summary. In biology, I was predicted a 7. I think I'm going to get an 8. In business studies, I was predicted an 8. I think I'm going to get a 7. In chemistry, I was predicted a 7+. I think I will get a 7. English language and literature, I was predicted 8 for both. I think I'm going to get those. Geography, I was predicted a 7. I think that's right. I think I'm going to get a 7. Maths, predicted an 8, more like a 6. Physics, predicted an 8, more like a 6. Religious studies, I was predicted an 8. I think I'm going to get a 7. Spanish, predicted a 7+. I think I'll get a 7. I'm definitely going to film on results day, providing I actually get good results. I can compare this video and see if I was right or wrong, which will be quite interesting. So thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best, and I'll be back soon with a results day video, I guess, in a few months' time. So that's scary as hell. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.